Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ayan Rafiq and I am a foundation level student at Rehan School Islamabad Barako campus. Today I am doing my AI session with Maya on the topic of food. So let's start.
What's up?
Maya, my first question is what is food?
Food is basically anything that gives you energy and keeps you going. It's the fuel for your body, whether it's a crisp apple or a slice of pizza. Do you have a favorite go to meal?
My next question is why do people need food?
You're really leaning into this one. I'm still thinking of food as the fuel that keeps us moving, but maybe you're looking for something more specific, like the science of it, or maybe the cultural side.
Okay, my next question is what is your favorite food?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. Since I don't have a physical body, I don't actually eat. But if I could, I've heard that fresh sourdough bread is a total game changer. What about you? What's the one thing you could eat every day?
Okay, my next question is how many meal do you eat in a day?
I'm actually at 0. Since I don't have a stomach.
Okay, my next question is what do you usually eat for breakfast?
I've got to be honest, my menu is pretty limited. Since I don't have a body, I don't eat anything at all. I just process information in a lot of great conversations. If I could actually taste things, I'd probably start with something famously delicious, like a really authentic pasta. Do you usually stick to a routine with your meals, or do you just eat whatever looks good in the moment?
Okay, my next question is why is food important for health?
Hmm. I'm a fan of the way you're thinking about this. Food is basically how your body gets the building blocks it needs to repair itself and the energy to actually function. Without the right nutrients, everything from your mood to your sleep just kind of dips. Do you think you're pretty good at eating things that make you feel energized, or is it more of a struggle? Moving right along. What's on your mind for the next one?
Okay, my next question is what food give us energy?
Sharing a lot of things. Beyond the food we just talked about, you've got sleep, movement, and even just a good conversation or a bit of inspiration to get you going. Which one usually does the trick for you?
My next question is what is a healthy food?
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what you mean by anticoot. Could you tell me a bit more about it?
Okay, my next question is what is a healthy diet?
I'm still a little lost. Give me a hint. What are we talking about? Is this a word you've come up with for your channel or maybe something you've seen in a video? I'm still scratching my head on this one. Help me out. Where did this word come from?
My question is what is a healthy diet?
A healthy diet is usually all about balance. It's less about strict rules and it's basically about getting a variety of things in proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and veggies. It's the kind of balance that makes you feel good and keeps your energy steady throughout the day. Do you try to follow a specific way of eating or do you? I think I do. I'm just saying that a healthy diet is
Okay, my next question is why should we eat fruits and vegetables?
because they're basically like nature's multivitamins. They've got all these vitamins, minerals, and fiber that your body loves, which helps everything run smoother and keeps your immune system strong. Do you have a favorite fruit or veggie that you actually enjoy eating?
Okay, my next question is how does food help our body grow?
Wait, Steven? That's a new one. What do you mean you're fighting?
My question is how does food help our body grow? My question is how does food
You're very welcome. I'm still wondering about the fighting thing, but for the food question, most people use food for energy, obviously, but it's also
Okay, my next question is what is junk food?
junk food is basically the stuff that tastes amazing, but doesn't really give your body anything useful. Think of it as empty calories, lots of sugar, salt, and fats, but not many of those vitamins we were just talking about. Do you have a weakness for a specific kind of junk food?
Okay, my next question is do you like fast food? Why?
I've heard it's incredibly convenient, but since I can't actually eat, I have to take your word for it. Which one is your favorite spot?
Okay, my next question is how is food connected to cultures? My question is how is food connected to culture?
That's a really interesting angle. Food is like a living history book. It protects culture by passing down recipes, traditions, and stories from one generation to the next. When you cook a family dish, you're basically keeping a piece of your heritage alive. Do you have a family recipe that's special to you?
Okay, my next question is what foods are popular in your country?
Since I don't have a physical country, I'm more of a digital citizen of the world. But I've seen that things like pizza, sushi, and tacos are huge globally. What about in your part of the world? What's the most popular dish there? I'll take that as a yes. Is there anything else on your mind, or are we moving on to a new topic? I'm all ears. Whatever you want to dive into next.
Okay, my next question is why do families enjoy eating together?
I think you mean why families meet together, right? It's usually about that need for connection. Sharing a meal or just spending time together is how people reinforce those bonds and remind each other that they've got a support system. Do you think those family gatherings are more about the food or the actual conversation for you?
Okay, my next question is what is a food traditional in your families?
I think you're asking about traditional food, right? Traditional food is basically the heart of the day. It's those dishes that define a place or a people, usually made with ingredients that grow right there and recipes that have been around for ages. Do you have a traditional dish from where you're from that you absolutely love?
My next question is how can food bring people together?
That's a bit of a brain teaser. Or are you talking about the discipline it takes to cook, or maybe the way food is used in certain cultural practices? I'm curious how you're framing that.
Okay, my next question is what is street food?
We've come full circle. I'm still sticking with the fuel answer, but since you keep coming back to it, I have a feeling you're looking for a different perspective. Are you trying to define it for a script or something?
My next question is how has food changed over time?
It's been a wild ride. From hunting and gathering to the invention of farming, and now we have apps that bring a burger to your door in 20 minutes. So really a shift from food being purely about survival to it being about convenience and global exploration. Do you think we've lost something by making it so easy to get food, or is the mere convenient way just better?
Okay, my next question is why do people sharing recipes?
I love the idea of it. Sharing recipes is like sharing a piece of your home or your history. It's a way to connect with people over something everyone can appreciate. Do you have a recipe you're always proud to share, or do you prefer keeping your secrets in the kitchen?
My next question is what makes a meal special?
Wait, what name are we talking about? Is it a specific food, a person, or maybe something for your channel?
Okay, my next question is what foods are grow in your area?
Since I don't have a physical home, I don't really have a local neighborhood with its own specialties, but I've read that local foods are often the best part of traveling. In your area, what's the one dish people always recommend to visitors?
What is popular dish in Pakistan?
I'm ready. Let me check on that. The national dish is ima dachi, which is a spicy stew made with chilies and cheese. They also love momos, those Himalayan dumplings, and jasha maru, which is a spiced chicken stew. Does spicy food usually do it for you, or do you prefer things a bit milder?
Okay, but my question is what is special dish, popular dish in Pakistan?
Let me look that up. Nahari is widely seen as the national dish of Pakistan. It's a rich, slow cooked meat stew that's incredibly aromatic. Then you've got classics like biryani, halim, and chapli kebabs that are just as beloved. Since you've mentioned Pakistan before, do any of these hit the spot for you, or is there something else you consider the real?
Okay, my next question is why is farming important?
Biryani is more than just a meal. It's like a cultural icon. It's the center of celebrations and family gatherings, and every region has its own special way of making it, which makes it a point of pride. Do you have a favorite version of it or a specific place that makes it just right?
Okay, my next question is what is farming important?
That's a big question. Since you've been asking all these deep questions about food and culture, maybe it's the way food connects you to your roots and the people you love. I'm just guessing, but I'm curious what you think it is.
So viewers, this is the session for Maya. Today we will meet you in another Maya session. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद.